Let's hear it one more time for all of our All-Star players and coaches. Our umpires for today's game have generously donated their time and services. At this time, we would like to recognize our umpires and present them with a small gift of thanks. Mr. Kyle Hughes. Mr. Zeke Bailey. And Mr. Dwayne Thomason. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. The FCA All-Star Festival started in the year 2000 with a football game in Abilene. In 2009, girls basketball was added to the festival lineup. In 2013, boys basketball, volleyball, and cheerleading were all added. Both basketball games were played in Brownwood, and the volleyball and football games were played in Abilene with cheerleading at both sites. The FCA All-Star Festival expanded again in 2014 with the addition of softball and baseball right here in San Angelo. The festival now impacts almost 300 athletes and 60 coaches each summer. Thank you to the communities of Abilene, Brownwood, and San Angelo for helping FCA make a positive difference in the lives of athletes and coaches alike. We would like to take a moment to recognize some of the fine folks that made all of this possible. The namesake for the entire All-Star Festival is the Big Country Chevy Dealers. Please help us show our appreciation to the Big Country Chevy Dealers at this time. Another major piece of the All-Star puzzle involves finding title sponsors for the baseball and softball games. At this time, please join me in giving a round of applause to the title sponsor for both games, Mr. Bill Nicolak and First Community Federal Credit Union.
You are looking live at San Angelo, Texas's Angelo State University Meyer Field on the campus of Angelo State University. I'm Dusty Baker. We have our first game of the weekend for the FCA All-Star Festival. It's the North versus the South, the softball matchup. We've got a good one today. It is brought to you by Big Country Chevy Dealers. This is the 20th anniversary of the FCA All-Star Festival, and this is the 6th year of the softball game. We will bring the action to you coming up next following the national anthem. Stay with us. We've got a good one on our hands coming up very soon.
At this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats for the prayer. Today's prayer will be given by Kenna Hall from Comanche High School.
Dear God, I just want to thank you so much, Lord, for just letting us have this opportunity to come out here and just play the sport that we love, God. We thank you for that. Lord, I just thank you for everyone that made this possible for us, the coaches, the staff, and everyone that's involved, Lord. None of it goes unnoticed, and we just thank you for that. And dear God, I just pray that this game would just go injury-free and that we would just have fun, Lord. And most importantly, that we would just remember who we're playing for and why we're playing, Lord. Everything that we do is for you, Lord. We thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
We ask that you now please remain standing as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
No, that's
You are looking live at San Angelo, Texas's Angelo State University Meyer Field. And of course, we have our first game of this weekend for the FCA All-Star Festival. It's the red team versus the blue, the North versus the South here. North will be hitting first. They are the away team in blue jerseys and gray pants. On the flip side, taking the field right now is the South in the red jerseys, gray pants as well. And we are about ready to get going here, as on the hill is Denise Cantu, I should say, for Sonora High School.
First base, number 6, Bridget Harrington. Second base, number 10, Ashlyn Buck.
And we are almost underway.
Third base, number 2, Taylor Sides.
First pitch will be set for a couple minutes from now. It is currently 82 degrees outside. Not much wind, if any. It is going from right to left field, but pretty solid conditions today. We lucked out. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 98 degrees, so great conditions for the FCA All-Star softball game. This is the 6th softball game of the FCA All-Star Festival. It is the 20th anniversary of the FCA All-Star Festival as well. And you are watching this on BigCountryHomepage.com, and it's brought to you by Big Country Chevy Dealers. First pitch is almost underway. We will be right back. You're watching on BigCountryHomepage.com.
Fourth, number 20, Brianna Rodriguez. Fifth, number 5, Haven Williams. 6th, number 18, Leah Devia. 7th, number 11, Taylor Pendleton. 8th, number 15, Alyssa Reyes. 9th, number 10, Alexis Starr. 10th, number 14, Destiny Espinoza. 11th, number 11, Taylor Pendleton. 12th, number 9, Brianna Moriel. 13th, number 17, Jessica Ebling. 14th, number 25, Kenna Hall. 15th, number 3, Karina McCoy.
First pitch is almost underway here as Denise Sharp takes the mound here. At the plate first, we have Haley Sharp, number 4 from Eula High School, to lead off the very first game of the weekend. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Bay Country Chevy Dealers on BayCountryHomepage.com, and we are officially underway as Sharp takes the box. First pitch is about to take place. Cantu with the windup, and it is just up and inside, and we are underway. 1-0 the count to Haley Sharp. Got a good crowd on hand today here in San Angelo. Cantu delivers, and it is high the middle. 2-0. Haley Sharp leading the count right now. Sharp, as mentioned, from Eula High School, helped lead them to the regional semifinals this year. Cuts and misses. Strike one, and it is a 2-1 the count. Sharp stepping into the box. Cantu reads the sign. The 2-1 pitch, and it is low and inside, gets past the catcher, and it is 3-1 hitters count for Haley Sharp at the plate to lead this one off here. On deck is J.C. Roberts out of Clyde High School, one of the many Clyde High School softball girls competing in this year's FCA All-Star Festival, waiting for her turn. But first, it is Sharp who hits a pop fly. That will stay in the infield. It is caught, and we have one down as it is caught by the shortstop, Annie Gillespie out of Brownwood High School, and it is one down.
Now batting for the North, number 7 from Clyde High School, J.C. Roberts.
Now J.C. Roberts stepping up to the plate, as mentioned, out of Clyde High School. One of 3 girls on the North team, and she promptly bangs this one into right field for a base knock, and she will get in there safely. And with one out, they have a runner on for the North, and up to the plate now steps yet another star on the Stephenville team. It's Madison Gilder at the plate, trying to deliver here with one on and one out. So J.C. Roberts on first. And a bunt down. Throw goes to first in time. Roberts goes to second on the bunt, but it is 2 down now. A beautiful bunt by Gilder. Just couldn't get to first in time, and there are 2 down now, and up to the plate is number 20, Rihanna Rodriguez out of Haskell High School. Haskell High School had reached the region quarterfinals this year. Rodriguez was a big reason why they were able to get that far. Pass ball. Runner goes to third as J.C. Roberts is now just a few feet away here from home plate. Can Rihanna Rodriguez knock her in? 2 down. And the pitch is low. 2 balls and no strikes to Rihanna Rodriguez. Cantu gets the sign. Delivers. And that is down the middle, strike one. 2-1 is the count to Rodriguez. Cantu trying to get out of a minor jam here for the South. The 2-1. Cantu delivers. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rodriguez. And the swing, and it is driven to right field on the ground for a base knock. A run will come home to score. Rihanna Rodriguez delivers here, and it is quickly 1-0 in favor of the North on a base knock by Rihanna Rodriguez. J.C. Roberts comes home to score the very first run of the ball game, and it is 1-0 in favor of the North. Stepping up to the plate now, number 5, another Clyde Lady Bulldog in Haven Williams. Here's the pitch, and she fouls this one off back to the screen. 0-1, the count. Haven Williams, quite the season for Clyde. Helped lead the Lady Bulldogs to the regional semifinals. And the 0-1, she flies this one to right field. In crashing is the right fielder, but it is caught. That is by the second baseman, and that will end the frame. The North scores one in the top of the first inning. 1-0. The North lead after the first. We head to the bottom of the first inning. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
Defensive alignment for the North. Pitching, number 15, Alyssa Reyes. Catching, number 14, Destiny Espinoza. At first base, number 5, Haven Williams. Second base, number 7, J.C. Roberts. Third base, number 20, Rihanna Rodriguez. Shortstop, number 4, Haley Sharp. Left field, number 1, Madison Gilder. Center field, number 18, Leah DeVia. Right field, number 10, Alexis Starr.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. Dusty Baker here as we head to the bottom of the first inning. It is 1-0 in favor of the North. The North in the blue, currently on the field right now, as the South take the plate, and Annie Gillespie will lead it off for the South out of Brownwood High School. The North scored in the top of the first after J.C. Roberts' base hit to right field, and then an RBI single by Rihanna Rodriguez, giving the North a 1-0 lead. Bottom one we go, and on the hill is Alyssa Reyes to face Gillespie. Reyes, out of Breckenridge High School, will deliver the first pitch of her afternoon, and it is low and away in the ground. 1-0 is the count here. Reyes takes the sign, delivers, and that pitch is inside, grounded to third base. Throw will go to first base in time. One down as Rihanna Rodriguez doing it with the bat and the glove. One out now. And stepping into the plate is Macy McAdams. McAdams out of Junction High School. One down for McAdams. Delivery and the pitch is inside. 1 ball and no strikes. McAdams steps in. It's a turf infield, so no dirt worried about here. No need to dig into the batter's box as she takes away. High and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Outside of the 1-run Cantu allowed in the first, it was a pretty clean inning. We'll see if Reyes does the same. This ball is fouled away to the left side. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count to McAdams. Breckenridge High School had quite the year this year, especially on the baseball end. For Reyes in particular, being able to start this all-star game off, it's a pretty huge honor, and she looks to get the count back in her favor here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Toes the rubber. The windup. And that ball is inside, called for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. McAdams will have to clutch up here fight anything off she sees. Good spotting so far for Reyes. Looking for the punch out right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and that ball is grounded to the second baseman. Coming in to make the throw to first base is J.C. Roberts out of Clyde High School, and quickly there are 2 away. And stepping up to the plate is number 8, Ayana Clemens, also out of Brownwood High School. Sorry, she's on deck actually. Number 2, Taylor Sides out of Hawley High School. And that pitch is a strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike to Sides. Sides in the box. Getting the sign is Reyes. Reyes delivers. And that ball is smacked to third base, but it is caught. Rihanna Rodriguez doing everything in her power this afternoon early on with the glove. And that will end the frame. 3 down. We head to the second inning. 1-0. The North leads as we go to the top of the second inning. We'll be right back here. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
Basketball game will tip off at 4 p.m. and the boys basketball game will follow at 6 p.m. Both basketball games will be played at the Brownwood Coliseum. The volleyball game begins tomorrow at noon at Wiley High School, and the football game starts at 7 p.m. at Abilene's Shotwell Stadium. If you plan on going to Brownwood or Abilene, tickets are available at the FCA merchandise table by the entry gate. While you're getting your basketball, volleyball, and football tickets, make sure you check out the merchandise table for all of your FCA All-Star Festival swag needs.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game, brought to you by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. Dusty Baker here as we head to the top of the second inning. The North back at the plate, up 1-0, and at the plate is number 18, Leah Devia of Big Spring High School. On the hill for her second inning of the afternoon is Denise Cantu. Cantu allowed 1 run in the first, but had a pretty seamless first inning. Now she faces Devia, who steps into the box. Cantu gets the sign. In the windup, delivers. Inside for a called strike, 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And that ball is grounded to third base. A tough play. And the throw is in time. Very close call there. Got her by a half a step. And that throw was made by Taylor Sides of Hawley High School. 1 down in the top of the second inning. And now at the plate is number 11, Taylor Pendleton out of Dublin High School. And that pitch is high and away. 1 ball and no strikes to Pendleton. One down. Cantu in the windup. And the pitch is up and away. 2 balls and no strikes to Pendleton. Cantu in the windup again, and another pitch up, and that is a ball. It is 3-0. Pendleton has a hitter's count. This is the first true at bat. Cantu has lost a little bit of control. She's been pretty good around the zone. We'll see if she can recover here. Here's the pitch, and that ball is right down the pipe. 3 balls and 1 strike, the count to Pendleton. As mentioned before, not a ton of wind here. Pretty fantastic conditions for the FCA All-Star Festival. Here's the 3-1, and that ball is low and inside. Ball 4, and the North have a runner on as Pendleton goes to first on the walk. And now up to the plate is the lefty, number 15, Alyssa Reyes.
Next up for the North, number 15 from Breckenridge High School, Alyssa Reyes.
Alyssa pitching well on the hill to start the day, now trying to do with the bat. Here's the pitch, and that ball is low and away. A big jump by Pendleton, but she gets back to first in time on the throw, and it's 1-0 the count to Reyes. Runner on first, 1 out, 1-0 count. Cantu delivers high and inside, 2 balls and no strikes to Reyes. Cantu gets the sign, the windup, and that ball is outside. It is a 3-0 count. And so far in the inning, Cantu's only thrown 1 strike and 7 balls. Here's the pitch, and that is ball 4 away. And now there are runners on first and second as Reyes takes first base. Pendleton goes to second with 1 down. And at the plate is number 10 Alexis Starr out of Big Spring High School. Starr trying to deliver with 1 down and 2 runners on, and she shows bunt but takes, and that is ball 1 in the dirt. Cantu having a little bit of control issues so far. Had a pretty clean first inning, but several balls in the dirt and quite a few high and away, and she finds herself with only a strike in the inning and 2 runners on. Here's the pitch, and that ball is high and away. 2 balls and no strikes to Starr. Cantu trying to find the zone here to limit the damage. Here's the pitch, and that ball is high. It is a 3-0 count to the Big Spring star, Alyssa Starr. Big Spring had quite the year this year, going to the region quarterfinals. Starr a big reason why they were able to reach that far. Here's the pitch, and that is a strike inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Still a hitter's count for Alexis Starr. Outfield playing normal depth. Third base crashing. Here's the pitch, and that ball is smoked to right center field. That'll fall in for a base hit, and that'll roll to the wall. A run will come home to score. Rounding third is Alyssa Reyes, who will score standing up. And on third base is Alexis Starr with a triple. And it is quickly 3-0 in favor of the North. A triple by Alexis Starr to the right center field gap. Rolled to the wall. 2 runs come home. The North up 3-0. Only 1 down for the North. That was a shot. That ball just kept carrying and moving. It wasn't so much the height as it was just driven on a line. So a triple by Starr, and up to the plate now stands Destiny Espinoza out of Colorado City High School. Cantu trying to get out of a jam here with a runner at third. Here's the pitch, and that ball is low and away, but called a strike. 0-1 the count. Cantu gets the sign, the windup, and that ball is bunted foul to the left side. And it is an 0-2 count to Espinoza. Espinoza in the box. Cantu with the windup, the pitch, and that swung on and cut on and missed. In the dirt, throw goes to first, but a run will come home to score as Starr crosses the plate. It is 4-0 in favor of the North on the drop. Third strike. The out is recorded at first base, and there are 2 down, but a run comes home, and it is 4-0. A 3-run second inning for the North. Now 2 down. And swinging and missing is number 8, J.C. Burrow out of De Leon High School. A big second inning here for the North. Here's the pitch, and that ball is low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Burrow. Four runs, 3 hits, no errors for the North. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the South. And that pitch is high and away. 2 balls and 1 strike to Burrow. Cantu gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And that ball is cut on but fouled off. Goes off the screen, and it is a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Nobody on here for Burrow. Trying to get a 2-out rally going. Already 3 runs in for the North in this inning. Here's Cantu's 2-2 pitch, and that ball is cut on and ripped foul. Still a 2-2 count. Cantu really working on the hill here in the second inning. Outfield is playing deep here. Here's the pitch. And that is up and in, almost at the mask. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Burrow. Full count for Burrow at the plate. Cantu in the windup, and that's low and inside, ball 4. And the North have a runner on. The ball gets away from the catcher, but won't do any damage. Runner at first on the walk for Burrow. And up to the plate is Brianna Moriel out of Sweetwater High School.
Batting next to forward for North, number 9 from Sweetwater High School, Brianna Moriel.
Moriel already the 7th batter in the inning and fouls that one away back to the screen. 0-1 the count. Cantu is locating a lot better here in the last couple batters. Cuts and misses, but a lot of foul balls as well as another foul ball to the right side off the screen. It's 0-2. Gets ahead of her here. Cantu trying to get out of this inning. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. A runner on first base. Brianna Moriel at the plate. Cantu toes the rubber. The windup. And that is low and inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count to Moriel. Here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. Strike 3 inside, end of the inning. Cantu gets out of a jam here, but not before 3 runs cross up the plate for the North, and the North takes a 4-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the second inning. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
This is going to be the best pitch you see. This is it. This is what my coach is saying. Red light, I mean green light. You're going to be told to kill it.
Batting first for the South in the bottom of the second inning, number 8 from Brownwood High School, Yana Clemens.
Welcome back to the action here at the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. Bottom 2 we go, 4-0 North, and at the plate is Ayana Clemens out of Brownwood High School. And she takes in the dirt 1-0 the count. Reyes still on the hill here, delivers, and that is low and away, 2 balls and no strikes. Reyes retired the side in order in the first inning. Trying to do the same here. Get Clemens here, but it's 2-0, but that ball is grounded up the middle into center field for a base knock. Clemens is on safely. First base, the very first hit of the day for the South. And they've got a runner on first with nobody out. And at the plate is Ashlyn Box out of Wall High School.
Number 10 from Wall High School, Ashlyn Box.
Box helped lead Wall to the area round this year in Class 3A. Here's the pitch, and she fouls that one off back to the screen. No balls and 1 strike. Box trying to deliver here with the runner on and nobody out. Here's the pitch, and that ball is fouled back to the screen again. No balls and 2 strikes to Box. Fifth batter in the lineup for the South. Here's the 0-2, and that ball is fouled off. 3 straight foul balls for Box. Still 0-2 the count, nobody out. 4-0 North. Bottom 2. Reyes gets the sign, delivers. And that's smacked up the middle, virtually in the same spot, but that is picked up by the shortstop. The out is recorded at second base. Haley Sharp makes a great play out of Eula High School, gets the first out of the inning at second on a fielder's choice. Box is safe at first base. We have 1 down. And now at the plate is number 9, Allie Hopper out of Goldthwaite High School. 1 out, and she rips this foul behind the screen. 0-1 the count. Hopper steps back in. Reyes gets the sign, delivers. Low and away. He's been calling that one all day. That's a beautiful strike. And it is 0-2 the count. Reyes really painting the corner in these early innings here, low and away. 0-2. Here's the pitch, and that ball is off of her glove, off of Reyes' glove. The throw goes to first, and it is not in time. Hopper is safe, and there are runners at first and second with 1 down as Hopper makes it just before the throw. And now at the plate is Kaylee Ochenang out of Central High School. Ochenang rips this to left field, and that'll fall in for a base knock. They will send Box, who slides in safely. That's a run. And the South is on the board. 4-1. A base knock to left field by Ochenang, and a gutsy call to send Box, but she slides in safely.
Number 4 from Wall High School.
And quickly, the South get their first run of the ballgame. Now runners at first and second, 1 down. And at the plate is Peyton Box out of Wall High School. Passing the torch from one box to the other. Box grounds this back to the box. That throw, it goes to third base. The out is recorded. Safe at first is Box, and there are 2 down with runners still at first and second. Allie Hopper is thrown out at third. So Ochenang moves on to second base, and on the fielder's choice, Peyton Box is now at first.
Number 16 from Brentwood High School, Cheyenne Ellett.
And now at the plate is Cheyenne Ellett out of Brownwood High School, and she promptly bangs this to right, but that's foul and away. 0-1 the count. You might notice a trend here. There's a lot of Brownwood High School, a lot of Wall, and a lot of Clyde. 3 very talented teams. Here's the 0-1. That's up very high. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Ellett. 2 on, 2 out. Reyes delivers, and that ball is cut on and just barely fouled back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ellett. Beautiful weather we have today. Now 0 wind whatsoever, no flags flying. Just the perfect conditions for the FCA All-Star softball game here. Here's the pitch, and that's up and away. Good take by Ellett. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. So the deuces are wild here, folks. We have runners on first and second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Ellett at the plate. Reyes gets the sign, delivers. That's up and in. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the runners will be going here after the pitch. A base hit should score a run easily. Ochenang on second, Box at first, and here's the pitch, and that's cut on and missed. Up and in, but gets the strikeout, Reyes, and that will end the frame. But the South do score a run on an RBI base knock by Kaylee Ochenang, and the score is 4-1. The North is coming up. Top of the third we go. We will be right back. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
Take a moment to recognize the host families at this time. Frank and Sherry Tipton, Mike and Debbie Champion, TJ and Abigail Brown, Michael and Terry Wendt, Jacob and Whitney Brandon, Ginger Treadwell, John and Kathy Wyatt, Paul and Charlotte Adam, Sean McIver, David and Stephanie Faison, Carlos and Kelly De La Rosa, Ashley Gould, Nikki and Kayla Matthews, Jason and Tiffany Heber, Gerald and Pam Greenwood, and Rick and Stacy Emerson. A very important part of the entire All-Star experience is played by the Concho Valley Administrative Assistant. I'd like to thank her for her tireless effort to email and text the athletes and their parents, to keep the host families informed when changes occur, and to keep things calm in the office. Please join me in offering a big thank you and round of applause to Stephanie Lang.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. Dusty Baker here as we head to the top of the third inning. The North up 4-1 as they take their third at-bats of the afternoon. And up to the plate first will be Jessica Ebling out of Stephenville High School. The lefty batter steps into the box. Denise Cantu on the hill for her third inning of the day, and the first pitch of the third is a strike outside. 0-1 the count. Ebling back in the box here. Cantu getting the sign. The 0-1, and that's up for a ball. It's 1-1 the count to Ebling. And on deck is Kenna Hall out of Comanche High School. Trying to get something going here in the top of the third. Here's the pitch, and that's up for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike to Ebling. Ebling asking for time. Now in the box, here's the pitch. And that ball is crushed to the left side, but it's foul. Off the screen, and it is a 2-2 count to Jessica Ebling. So Ebling out of Stephenville High School, and then Hall on deck out of Comanche. Cantu out of Sonora High School delivers and gets it by Ebling for strike 3, swinging, and that is the first out of the third inning for the North. And up to the plate is Kenna Hall. On deck is Karina McCoy, also out of Clyde High School. Here's the pitch. That is up for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Kenna Hall. A lot of high pitches here for Cantu, but she's managed to limit some of the damage. One out here, and here's the pitch, and that's beautiful. Right on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count. A lot of beautiful pitches on the outside corners here. Ump loves that today. Here's the pitch, and that is up and in. 2 balls and 1 strike to Kenna Hall. Hall takes a practice cut, steps back in the box. 2-1 the count to Kenna Hall. Cantu delivers, and that's right down the pipe for a strike. Hall swinging there, and it is a 2-2 count. 1 down, 4-1 the North in the top of the third. Hall at the plate. Here's the pitch. That is low. Ball 3, a full count here. Kenna Hall looking to lead something off here for the North. Already 1 run in the first, 3 in the second. North trying to add more in the third. Here's the pitch, and that is strike 3 called on the outside corner. 2 down, back-to-back strikeouts for Denise Cantu, and we have ourselves 2 outs, nobody on, and at the plate is Karina McCoy. Ebeling struck out swinging, and Kenna Hall striking out looking there. Karina McCoy steps into the box. Kate Thompson on deck at a Ranger. Here's the pitch, and that ball is up and away. 1 ball, no strikes to McCoy. Here's the pitch. That ball is just barely pushed foul. A lot of English on that one. Going down the first base line, rolls foul, and it is a 1-1 count. Pretty standard depth in the outfield here. Infield, normal depth as well. Here's the pitch. Up and away. 2 balls and 1 strike to Karina McCoy. The third Clyde Bulldog to come to the plate, and that pitch is way high over the catcher's head. That'll roll to the fence. No runners on. Doesn't affect anything, though. It's 3-1 the count with 2 down to McCoy. Back-to-back strikeouts got Cantu to this point in her 3rd inning of work. Trying to shut down her first scoreless inning of the afternoon. McCoy trying to bring out a 2-out rally here. Here is the 3-1, and that ball is right down the pipe, and that ball is going foul and will bounce off the fence. It is a full count to McCoy. Cantu now eyeing striking out the side. McCoy steps into the box. Cantu towing the rubber. Full count. Cantu in the windup delivers, and that ball is grounded to second base. The throw will go to first in time, and Cantu has herself a 1-2-3 inning, a shutdown inning, her first of the afternoon. And just like that, we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Still 4-1 North. The South is coming up. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
The defensive changes for the North. Pitching number 25 from Comanche High School, Kenna Hall. Catching from Ranger High School, number 19, Kate Thompson. In left field from Pittsburgh High School, number 18, Leah DeVilla. From Stephenville High School, playing center field, number 17, Jessica Edling. And playing right field from Hamlin High School, Jalen McGee.
They win, I'm sure they'll probably start that young and bring him in.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. Dusty Baker here as we head to the bottom of the third inning. 4-1, the North lead, the South coming up to the plate here. We have some changes. On the hill is now Kenna Hall relieving Alyssa Reyes, who pitched 2 quality innings, allowing only 1 run. And behind home plate, we have Kate Thompson, who will lead off next inning out of Ranger. At the very first pitch here for Kenna Hall is a strike. Bailey Pear at the plate out of Hawley High School. Fouls that one away. 0-1 the count. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Hall delivers, and that ball is up and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Some changes in the outfield as well. Quite a bit of shifting around. This is an FCA All-Star Festival, so every girl gets a chance here to explore different positions they played throughout the season. Here is the 1-1, and that ball is ripped foul behind the screen. 1-2 the count. Definitely makes the scorebook a little bit difficult, but you know what? We love this game, and that's why we're here. So 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch from Hall, and that ball is cut on a very high pitch, fouled just outside over the dugout, and it remains 1-2 the count. Kenna Hall to Bailey Pear. A little bit of wind coming in here from right to left field once again, but not much change in the conditions. Here's the 1-2, and that ball is low and hits Pear off the ground, and she will take first base on the hit by pitch. And just like that, with no outs, the South have a runner on. And now at the plate are the double zeros in Elena Griggs out of TLCA High School. Trying to take advantage of no outs and a runner on. First pitch is inside and gets by the catcher. Going to second is Bailey Pear on the wild pitch. And just like that, Griggs has a runner in scoring position with nobody out. So 1 ball, no strikes to Griggs. Here's the pitch. And that ball is cut on and missed. Once again, he gets by the catcher. The throw goes down to third base, and sliding in safely is Pear. And all it takes now is a sacrifice fly. But 1-1 the count to Griggs. A ball in the air should do it to cut this lead in half. 4-1 the North lead in the bottom of the third inning. Here is the 1-1, and that ball is cut on and missed. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Elena Griggs out of TLCA High School. Once again, Kenna Hall on the hill, relieving Alyssa Reyes. Here's the pitch. That ball's fouled off the catcher's mitt. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Reyes went 2 solid innings. She had a 1-2-3 first inning, and in the second inning allowed an RBI single, but nothing else to show for on the South side. South trying to be able to throw a couple more runs on the board there. A great opportunity to do that with a runner on third, nobody out. Here's the pitch to Griggs, and that ball is fouled to the left side. 1-2 the count. The wind starting to blow a little more in towards home plate. May not see any baseball or softballs flying over the fence today, but here's the 1-2, and that ball is fouled off. And still, the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes to Elena Griggs. Griggs fighting up there. Griggs, ready. And she smacks this one down the left field line, but that will go foul. She got a good solid hack on that one. Stayed inside the ball, but just a little too much and pulls that foul. Haley Smith of Miles High School is on deck. And the 1-2, and that ball's cut on. Another foul ball. Griggs hanging in tight there. This is a good battle we got going on. Hall versus Griggs. Nobody out, runner at third base, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 4-1 North, bottom 3. And on deck is Haley Smith. They get a new softball back on the field. Looks like we're ready to get back to the action. Griggs back in the box. Here's the pitch. 1-2, and that ball's cut on. This time, that one looks like that'll be a playable ball, and it is caught. The run will tag from third, and just like that, it is 4-2. The South has cut the lead in half here as Bailey Pear crosses the plate. She reached on a hit by pitch, and now she scores the second run of the game for the South on a sacrifice fly by Elena Griggs. And it is 1 down, 4-2. And up to the plate is Haley Smith. One down, Haley Smith at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, and that's ball 2 up over Smith's head. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the pitch. That is away. A 3-0 count to Smith. On deck is number 6, Bridget Harrington out of Mason High School. Here's the pitch, 3-0, and it is cut on and missed. Strike 1. Hall on Smith. Smith out of Miles High School. And that is low and inside, ball 4. Smith will take first base with 1 down. And at the plate now is Bridget Harrington. Harrington out of Mason High School, the lefty hitter. On deck is Lauren Jalomo out of Ballinger High School. So, 1 runner on, and here's the pitch. Taking off is Smith. Gets to second with ease. The throw goes away, but Smith will remain at second base. So a stolen base for Smith. And there's a runner now in scoring position for Bridget Harrington. 4-2 game. Runner in scoring position. Harrington at the plate. Jalomo on deck. Here's the pitch. 1-0 the count. That ball is smashed, but that's down the left field line. That'll go foul. That'll even the count out at 1-1. Seen a lot of contact that has just gone slightly foul with a lot of these hitters. Here's the 1-1. That ball is a called strike outside. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Harrington. Just 1 out. Runner at second base. Mason's Harrington at the plate. Kenna Hall delivers. Fouled off. That'll go to the backstop. And it remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Haley Smith stealing second base puts the double play out of reach. Could come in clutch here if Harrington delivers. Here's the pitch. And that ball is smashed. Dead center field. That one's way back, and that is gone off of the scoreboard. And we have ourselves a tie ball game. Bridget Harrington, a 2-run shot, has evened the score at 4 apiece. And that was an absolute bomb off of the scoreboard. The first Community Federal Credit Union sign. And it is a 3-run inning for the South. And we have ourselves a tie game at 4 apiece. A 2-run shot makes this a tie ball game. Well, she got all of that one, folks. That ball was absolutely smoked. Saw it inside, crushed that to dead center field, and it was right off the bat a no doubt about it.
That home run by Bridget Harrington was the
And that home run was the very first ever FCA All-Star Softball home run in the history, the 6-year history of this softball game. Congratulations to Bridget Harrington on an absolute moonshot and the first home run in this game's history. Well, stepping up to the plate now, trying to follow suit, is Lauren Jalomo. And now a tie ball game, and strike one is the call. Jalomo at Ballinger High School. With one down, nobody on. And we have ourselves a new ball game, folks. That ball is up for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Going back to Bridget Harrington's home run right there. It was a fastball inside, and she got all of that one, staying inside the entire way as that pitch is up. 2 balls and 1 strike. And she knew it as soon as she hit it. And I think the crowd knew it as well. So 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And that ball is outside. 3-1 the count. Jalomo trying to reach and give the South their first lead of the day. The North led 1-0 at the end of 1, 3-1, or 4-1 at the end of 2. That pitch is inside. That's ball 4 as Jalomo will take first base on the walk. And then no runs at the top of the 3rd for the North. And just like that, in the bottom of the 3rd, the South have put up 3 of their own to make this a 4-4 game. Some confusion on the field, but that is ruled a ball, and that is a walk. And up to the plate is the pitcher, Denise Cantu. Cantu has gone 3 innings on the day on the mound. Here's the pitch, and that ball is smacked to second base. Could be 2. Throw goes to second, but Cantu will be safe at first. The out is recorded at second base on the fielder's choice, and it is 2 down now as Cantu is safe at first on the fielder's choice. Lauren Jalomo thrown out at second. And here's the pitch. Quickly, it's Annie Gillespie who skies that to center field, and that ball is caught to end the frame, but not before the South ties it back up on a 2-run home run by Bridget Harrington to dead center field, evens the scoring at 4 apiece. 4 runs, 3 hits, and nobody on errors-wise for the North, and on the South, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors whatsoever for the South as we head to the top of the 4th inning. You're watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
Members of the Contra Valley FCA Leadership Board are Franklin Higgins, Mickey Matthews, Steve Long, Susan Higgins, Kayla Matthews, Christy Long, Dwayne Welch, Bubba Barnett, Perry Graves, Terry Welch, Shaylin Barnett, Kay Graves, Harold Phillip, Greg McCall, Jason Hiegner, Kevin Owen, Levon McCall, Tiffany Hiegner, Rashawn McIver, Jeff Power, and Lois Power. Several churches in San Angelo have allowed the All-Stars to use their facilities for meals, meetings, and for chapel services. The following church partners have opened their doors and their hearts to the All-Stars this week: Johnson Street Church of Christ and Pauline Baptist Church. We would also like to extend a special thank you to Cristobal Baptist Church and Pastor Mike Dixon for donating the Bibles that were given to the softball and baseball players this year. Please join me in thanking these churches for their help with the All-Star activities. The new defensive alignment crew of the South, pitching number 16, Cheyenne Ellett. Catching number 4, Peyton Box. First base, number 17, Denise Cantu. Second base, number 5, Lauren Alamo. Shortstop.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. A couple changes here on the defensive alignment here. Notably on the mound, relieving Denise Cantu, who went 3 innings, is Cheyenne Ellett out of Brownwood High School, and behind home plate is Peyton Box out of Wall High School. Well, we have a new ball game, folks, as we head to the top of the 4th inning. It is 4-4 as the North tries to retake the lead once again. And this time at the plate, we have Kate Thompson leading it off the inning. Of course, a big 3rd inning for the South. A 2-run home run by Bridget Harrington tied this one up at 4 apiece.
Starting off for the North.
So after 3 innings of Cantu, we now have Cheyenne Ellett. Thompson steps into... Oh, she steps out for a moment, now steps back in. And we are ready to go. Here's the pitch. That ball is gassed in there, but that is low and away. First pitch for Ellett is a ball. 1 ball and no strikes to Kate Thompson. On deck is Jalen McGee. Here's the pitch, and that ball is gassed away. Quite a bit of velocity there, and that one is a called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to count to Thompson. Ellett delivers. 3 straight fastballs. That one is low. 2 balls and 1 strike to Thompson. And that ball is cut on and missed. It is an even count, 2-2. Kate Thompson at the plate out of Ranger High School. So 2-2. Ellett gets the sign, delivers. Changeup, called strike 3. That moved beautifully in the zone. And just like that, there is 1 down. First strikeout of the day for Ellett.
Now batting number 2 from Hamlin High School, Jalen McGee.
Jalen McGee at the plate, and on deck, the top of the lineup, Haley Sharp. A lineup of 17. Things you will only see at the FCA All-Star Festival. McGee steps into the box. Ellett's ready. Here's the pitch. An attempted bunt, but the ball goes by for strike 1. Ellett getting the sign. Delivers. Fastball away. Strike 2. Pounding the corner. And quickly it is an 0-2 count to McGee. Third base crashing in here. Here's the pitch. That ball is bunted foul. And a bunt on the third pitch is strike 3. So just like that, there are 2 down, back-to-back strikeouts for Ellett. And so now back to the top of the lineup we go with Haley Sharp at the plate. Sharp out of Eula High School. First at bat. Popped out. Here's the first pitch of this second at bat, and she swings and misses. Delivery. Just low for Ellett, and it is a 1-1 count. Back in the box, steps Sharp. Here's the pitch. Ellett working quickly here, and that is also low. Very similar spots. And it is 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That is way high. 3-1 the count. Sharp trying to get something going here with 2 outs. Back-to-back strikeouts in the inning for Ellett. But a 3-1 count in favor of Sharp here. Here's the delivery, the pitch. Cut on and missed. 3-2 the count. Ellett eyeing a perfect inning here. 3 strikeouts. 1 strike away. Leadoff hitter Sharp. Ready. Ellett delivers. And that ball is flied foul. Back to the stands we go. Count remains full. Marginal winds flying out to left field at this point. When the game started, it was 82 degrees. 3-2 count. Ellett delivers, and that ball is swung on and missed. Goes by the catcher. The throw to first base is not in time. Ball pops out of first baseman's glove there, and Denise Cantu, and safely is Haley Sharp. 3 strikeouts on the inning, though, for Ellett. Drop third strike, gets Sharp safely to first with 2 outs. And now at the plate is J.C. Roberts out of Clyde High School. Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed. Strike 1. On that drop third strike, the throw from Box just did not come in on time. Cut on and missed, but Box throws to first this time. Sharp takes off for second. The throw to second is not in time. Gets by the second baseman. Ayanna Clemens there to pick it up to prevent any further damage. But just like that, Sharp is in scoring position with 2 down. But no balls, 2 strikes to Roberts. Ellett looking for her 4th strikeout of the inning. But more importantly, trying to get out of the inning here. Here's the pitch. Changeup just high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ellett has been going to the hard stuff all day, so a changeup definitely shaking it up a little bit. Here's the 1-2. Another changeup. That one's outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes to J.C. Robert. With a runner on second. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That is low. 3-2. A little 2-out rally here for the North. They haven't touched Ellett yet. Here's the pitch. And that one is strike 3. The 4th strikeout of the inning. The 3rd that matters. And Ellett gets out of the jam. No runs. No hits in the top of the 4th inning for the North. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. It is a 4-4 game. The South is coming up. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
Defensive changes for the North. Now playing first base, number 8, J.C. Furrow. Second base, number 10, Alexis Starr. Shortstop, number 1, Madison Gilbert. Third base, number 9, Brianna Morial. Left field, number 15, Alyssa Reyes.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by the Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning here. It is a tie ball game, 4-4. South coming up to the plate, and Macy McAdams, the second hitter in the lineup, steps up. 0 for 1 on the day. Still on the hill for the North is Kenna Hall. lefty hitter Macy McAdams trying to get something going here. Shows bunt but pulls back in time, and it is a 1-0 count. On deck is Taylor Sides. Here's the 1-0. The pitch is outside. 2-0 the count. North led 1-0 in the first. In the second inning, they tacked on 3 more. Bottom of the second, they added 1. There's the pitch, and it's outside, 3-1. 4-1 game heading to the third inning, and then 3 runs in the bottom of the third for the South made this a tie ball game. Top of the fourth, the North was shut down. 4 strikeouts, 3 of which actually mattered for the outs. That's ball 4 outside, and quickly the South is on with nobody out. Macy McAdams at first base on the walk. And now steps up to the plate the 3-hole hitter, Taylor Sides, out of Hawley High School. It was a 1-2-3 inning to start the game for the South. Here's the pitch. Change-up, in for a strike. Throw to second base is not in time as Macy McAdams steals second. And there is a runner at second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position as Sides steps up to the plate. 0-1 the count. That was stolen easily. McAdams sliding in well ahead of the throw. The 0-1 pitch. Up and away. 1 ball and 1 strike to Taylor Sides. Sides steps back into the box. Showing bunt. 1-1 count. That ball is grounded to shortstop. Can she get there in time? The throw is in time to make the play. Into third goes Macy McAdams, but the out is recorded at first. 1 down here in the 4th inning. Stepping up to the plate now, Ayanna Clemens. Runner at third, 1 down. Pitches well inside, but called a strike. 0-1 the count. From our angle, it looked like it could have hit her. But Blue says that it caught the corner. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That is not even close. That is well behind her. In comes another run, the leading run for the South, as McAdams scores on a wild pitch, and it is a 5-4 South lead, their first lead of the day on a wild pitch. And so with 1 down and nobody on, the South up 5-4, and at the plate is Ayanna Clemens. And that pitch is up and away. 2-1 count. A wild pitch gives the South the lead. Here's the 2-1, and that pitch is inside. 3-1 count. Clemens trying to keep it going here. 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the North. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the South. Here's the 3-1. Inside, fouled off, and we go to a full count on Clemens. Hall trying to push a lot of these pitches inside. Would not be surprised if we see yet another one here inside. 1 down, nobody on. Clemens, ready, the pitch. That ball is crushed, deep left field. That is headed way back, but it is foul, just barely. Clemens got all of that and more, but just hooks it to the left of the foul pole. And the count remains 3-2. That ball was absolutely smoked. But in the scorebook, just goes down as another foul. 3-2. Here's the pitch. That ball is crushed. That one will go directly to the left fielder. That ball is caught, and we have 2 down in the inning. 2 solid swings by Clemens, but 2 down in the inning, and up comes Ashlyn Box. 2 down, nobody on. Kenna Hall delivers away, ball 1. Away on a lefty, inside on the righty. That's where Hall has been targeting all day long. Another pitch outside in the opposite box. Gets by the catcher, but no harm done to know the count. Two 0, 2 outs. 5-4 South. Here's the pitch. That is up and in. 3-0. Box looking to start another 2-out rally here. Here's the pitch on a 3-0 count, and that one is a strike just at the bottom of the corner there. 3-1 to Box. Here's the pitch, and that ball is fouled hard down the left field line. We have ourselves a full count here. Macy McAdams started the inning with a walk. Stole second. Reached third on a grounder and a fielder's choice by Taylor Sides. And then a wild pitch brought McAdams home. Here's the pitch, and that's up and away. Ball 4. And with 2 outs, the South have another runner on base. So up to the plate comes Allie Hopper. Reach base in the second inning. Here's the pitch, and that ball is right down the pipe for strike 1. Hall gets the sign, delivers. Ball is grounded to third base. Throw goes to first in time. That will end the frame. But the South add a run to take their first lead of the ball game, 5-4. We will be right back. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
Games are not possible without the financial support from our business community. The following businesses have been an integral part of this FCA All-Star softball and baseball event in San Angelo. Mr. Bill Nicolak in First Community Federal Credit Union. Mrs. Esther Thorpe of Tom Thorpe Transports. Mr. Greg Carroll of Onco Industries in Lubbock. The accounting firm of Oliver, Rainey & Wotek. West Texas Medical Associates. West Texas Rehab Center. And Mark Duncan and the staff at Shannon Sports Medicine. A special thank you goes out to Mr. Steve Wells and Gandy Inc. for the All-Star Game and Practice Gear. To all of our business partners in the San Angelo area, thank you.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. We go to the top of the 5th inning. 5-4 the South have their first lead of the afternoon. And on the hill is Elitz, who delivers a ball inside, low and inside. Leading off the inning is Madison Gilder out of Stephenville High School. And that ball is smashed to right center field, but that will be tracked down for the first out of the inning. 1 down for Elitz and the South.
Number 20 from Haskell High School, Rihanna Rodriguez.
Rihanna Rodriguez at the plate has had a big day early on in this one. Takes a strike outside, 0-1 the count. Rodriguez got the scoring going for the North in the first inning with a base hit. Here's the pitch and swung on and miss. 0-2 the count we have to Rodriguez. It was an RBI base hit Drove in J.C. Roberts this time. She grounds it to shortstop. The throw to first. Slides into first base, but she is called out. A bang-bang play going in favor of the South, and there are 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Stepping up to the plate, Clyde's Haven Williams. 0 for 1 on the day. Looks like they're going to appeal this play at first base. Umpires meet up just in front of the mound. They'll discuss this one. It was a close play for sure. I mean, you look at the throw. It looked like it could have been a tie. From our angle right here, the slide came in, and the throw may have just arrived before the fingers touched first base. It's always a scary play when a hitter tries to slide in face first into first, but they will call that an out, and that will be officially the second out of the inning. So Haven Williams at the plate, nobody on, 2 outs. Trying to get something going here for the North, who has not scored in the 3rd or 4th inning. First it was Denise Cantu who went 3 innings. Now Ellett looking for her 2nd shutout inning. Strike 1, high and away. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That ball is bunted, and nobody is covering first base, and Williams will get to first safely. Their first hit against Ellett is a bunt, beautifully placed. Cantu crept in to try and pick up the bunt, but nobody was covering at first. A bit of a miscommunication there gets Haven Williams a base hit and a runner on first with 2 outs. And up to the plate now is Leah Devia, who also shows bunt. This ball is past the catcher. To second goes Williams. Oh, but she slips. The throw goes to second, not in time. Williams is safe at second base. So 1-0 the count to Devia. A lot of action going on here in the last couple of minutes. Wouldn't ask for anything better. We have our umpires moving around in all directions. Here is the 1-0, and that ball is right down the pipe. Strike 1. 2 down, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on second for Leah Devia. Here's the pitch. That ball is cut on and fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. North looking to try and get something going here with 2 outs. Here's the 1-2. Cut on and missed. Strike 3 to end the frame. The 5th strikeout in 2 innings for Cheyenne Ellett, and nothing to show for the North. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the North. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the South. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
It's a final from Round Rock in extra innings. Wall defeats Cookeville 5-4. Wall advances to the 3A state championship game in Round Rock, where they will play the winner of the semifinal that starts very soon between Van Alstyne and Blanco.
Very soon. We should go very soon.
Defensive changes for the North. Pitching number 5, Haven Williams. Catching number 4, Haley Sharp. At second base is number 11, Haley Pendleton. In center field, number 18, Leah Devia. And in right field, number 14, Destiny Espinosa.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game, the 6th annual softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, 5-4 the South lead, and we have a new pitcher on the hill. It's Haven Williams for the North. Alyssa Reyes pitched 2 innings for the North, then Kenna Hall came in for 2 more, and now Haven Williams takes over on the mound. The North was shut down in the top of the 5th. Runner on, but strikeout by Lita Villa ended the frame. Cheyenne Ellett has 5 strikeouts in 2 innings thus far. So here in the bottom of the 5th inning, we have the hero thus far for the South. One of the heroes in Kaylee Ochenang, who got the first runs of the game for the South, an RBI base knock. And she will lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. Haven Williams toes the rubber. The windup, the pitch, and that is away. 1 ball and no strikes. Five 5-4 South lead. Here's the pitch. That ball is called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Normal depth in the infield, normal depth in the outfield for the defensive alignment. Here's the pitch. That ball is smacked to right field. Another base hit in exactly the same spot Ochenang had in her first at-bat. That is a single to lead off the inning. And just like that, with nobody out, the South have a runner at first. Up to the plate now is Peyton Box. In her first at-bat, Box grounded out in a fielder's choice. Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed. Strike 1. Throw goes to first. Not in time. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. 1-1 the count. That ball is fouled off. Behind the screen. Back it goes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first base. Nobody out. Leadoff runner got on. And Ochenang on a base hit. That pitch is up and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Peyton Box. Takes the ball just outside. Beautiful location by Haven Williams, but not enough to fool the blue. It's a full count here with nobody out and a runner on first. Full count. Williams delivers. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 3. 1 down. First strikeout of the day for Williams. Strikeout swinging there. And Cheyenne Ellett, star pitcher for the South, at the plate. Ellett 0 for 1 on the day at the plate. Here's the pitch. And that is just outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Relatively solid and consistent zone today for the blue. He's been calling that pitch most of the day, but may have seen something I didn't see. That ball is grounded up the middle here. Could be 2, but it is bobbled. The throw / toss will not make it to second base in time, and all of a sudden there are runners at first and second. 1 down for the South. Ellett will be relieved at first base. Taking her place is McAdams. Ellett, therefore, will come in to pitch the top of the 6th inning. So, runners at first and second. 1 down. And Bailey Pear, out of Hawley High School, steps up to the plate. 5-4. 9 hits on the day for the South. No errors on either end. That was a base knock. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 0-1 the count. So Ochaning led things off with a base hit to right field. Peyton Bach struck out swinging. Then Ellett reached safely on a base hit. Now relieved by McAdams as a pinch runner. And here's the pitch, and it's grounded to shortstop. Throw goes to third base in time. No other play will be made, but the fielder's choice makes it 2 down here as Ochaning is thrown out. McAdams advances to second base, and reaching first on a fielder's choice is Bailey Pear. Now the double zeros step up to the box in Elena Griggs at a TLCA. Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed. 0-1 the count. Griggs, ready. Cuts on, fouls that one back to the screen. It's 0-2 the count. Just beautiful conditions today for the FCA All-Star Festival. Could not have asked for better conditions. Not a cloud in sight. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Nice pick right there. Throw to first in time. That will end the frame. Beautiful pick by Brianna Moriel to end the inning. No runs on the board for the South as we move to the top of the 6th inning already. 5-4 South lead. North trying to make a comeback here. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
Twice a day. That is what happened during the 2.5 days that the All-Stars have been in town. I'd like to thank the following businesses that donated meals. Mr. Brene Sheffield at Setner's Daughter for feeding the coaches. Jeff Novak and his wonderful staff at Texas Roadhouse. John Young and the fine folks at Rio Concho Catering. Pastor Bobby Roger and Kevin Owen at Calvary Baptist Church. And Mr. Bobby Farquhar in the East Side Lions Club.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. Cheyenne Ellett on the hill for her 3rd inning of the afternoon, trying to shut it down here for the South. South leading at 5-4. 4 runs on 4 hits and no errors for the North as we head to the 6th. South, 5 hits, 5 runs, 10 hits and no errors. And Ellett on the mound to face Taylor Pendleton. Here's the pitch. Up and away. Ball. Oh, it's called a strike. A high and away strike. Makes it an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Low and inside. That is ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pendleton scored in her first time up on a walk. And that's a ball outside. 2-1. Pendleton walked and then came in on the 2 RBI triple by Alexis Starr in the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch. That is low and inside. That was actually in the 2nd inning. Pardon me. 3-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That is called a strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Pendleton to lead off the top of the 6th. 1 run in the first, 3 in the second, and none after that for the North. Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed. Strike 3. Number 6 on the day for Elletts, and it is 1 down. As Pendleton goes down. Stepping up to the plate, the starting pitcher of the day for the North, Alyssa Reyes. Also scored in her first time at the plate. She walked in her first at-bat and came around on the 2 RBI triple. Alexis Starr with the triple on deck. Here's the pitch. 1-0 the count, cut on and missed. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Bunted down the third base line, but in perfect position to make the throw. Oh, it's dropped. The ball is bobbled and dropped at first base. Great positioning there by Ayanna Clemens to make the throw, but ball is simply dropped. It seemed like the timing. There's a chance that Reyes had run into the glove to knock it out of Cantu's hands. So with that, the tying run is on first base with 1 down. And now at the plate is Alexis Starr, who helped get the last runs of this game for the North. She shows bunt and takes a strike. Here's the pitch. Cut on and miss. Strike 2. Quickly, 0-2 the count with the 1 out and a runner on first in Alyssa Reyes. The tying run needs to score to keep the North's hopes alive. Here's the pitch, but that is cut on and missed. The 7th strikeout of the day for Cheyenne Elletts. The 2nd strikeout of the inning makes it 2 down. And here is Destiny Espinoza, who shows bunt. Laid down beautifully. The throw will not be in time. The runner will go to third. The throw to third is safe. So we have runners on the corners. 2 outs. A beautifully executed bunt by Destiny Espinoza. The throw was not in time. Clemens had a hard time picking it up. Double clutched. Throw was not in time. And then Alyssa Reyes slid just ahead of the tag at third base. So runners on the corners now. Espinoza at first and Reyes on third. 2 down, and at the plate is J.C. Burrow at the plate. Here's the pitch, and that's cut on and missed. Runner goes to second. That's a crucial run right there. That's the go-ahead run at second base now in Destiny Espinoza. So a clutch move here right for the North, but a pitch for a strike makes it 0-2. For J.C. Burrow at the plate, taking her practice swings. She's got her woman in front of her here. Runners at second and third. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's back to the box. The throw to first is in time. And that will end it. The throw to first ends the frame, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. With the score 5-4, the South lead. North taking the field. We will be right back. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
Defensive changes for the North. Now pitching number 8, J.C. Burrow from David High School. At first base, number 3, Karina McCoy. At shortstop, number 10, Alexis Starr. Left field, number 1, Madison Fielder. And in right field, number 19, Kate Thompson.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game, the 6th annual softball game, presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 5-4 in favor of the South, and up to the plate stands Haley Smith. We have a new pitcher on the hill here, J.C. Burrow, out of De Leon High School. Will be the 4th pitcher of the day for the North. Burrow ready for her first pitch of the afternoon, and that's inside and low, ball 1 on Haley Smith. Alyssa Reyes went 2 innings, Kenna Hall went 2, Haven Williams went 1, and Burrow is now on the hill as Smith cuts on and misses for the first strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Nobody out. Nobody on. Here's the pitch. And that should be a strike right down the middle. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Haley Smith. Smith digs in. Burrow gets the sign, delivers, and cut on and missed. Strike 3 swinging. 1 down here. First strikeout of the afternoon for Burrow. And that will bring up the hero for the South. That's Bridget Harrington, who hit the big 2-run home run to tie this thing up in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Made it a 4-4 game before they scored 1 in the 4th inning. But Bridget Harrington had a smash as she grounds this up the middle. Goes off the pitcher's glove, goes to first base. The throw is in time, and there are 2 down. 1 pitch, 1 out. In the scorebook, that will go down as a 1-6-3 throw out at first base. So stepping up to the plate now is Lauren Gelomo. Reached in her first at bat on a walk, and he takes this first pitch for a strike. With 2 down, 0-1 the count, nobody on. J.C. Burrow looking to have a 1-2-3 inning. Burrow delivers, and that is cut on and hit inside. Goes to second base. Throw is in time. Out is recorded at first, and that will do it in the bottom of the 6th inning. Five to 4. And we will head to the top of the 7th inning. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com Sports.
All their support and for the use of the facilities during the All-Star Week. Another special thank you goes out to Mr. Robert Gibson, Coach Perry Graves, and the Schleicher County ISD for the use of their buses while the All-Stars have been in town. I'd like to wish a special 1-month birthday, happy 1-month birthday to Eleanor Daniel Ray, who is in the press box this afternoon.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers and the Big Country Homepage.com. Top of the 7th we go. Ellett still on the hill here. Sorry, new pitcher Audrey Nagel out of San Saba High School. A bunt goes back to the box, throw to first base. Ooh, she trips over first base. Throw is in time, and there is 1 down here. Brianna Moriel thrown out. First out of the inning.
Stephenville High School, number 17, Jessica Evelyn.
Correction again, that is Ellett still on the hill. Ellett working her 4th inning of this game. Here's the pitch. That is a strike to Jessica Ebling. Ebling struck out in her first at-bat. Here is the 0-1, and that is low and away. Ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's 5-4 in favor of the South. 1 down here, North with their final hopes. Ebling trying to get it going here. Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed. That's strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ebling trying to battle here. 7 strikeouts on the day for Cheyenne Ellett. Looking for number 8. Here's the pitch. That is up and away. Good 2-strike pitch. Ball 2. The count is even. With 1 down and nobody on. Here's the pitch. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 3. The 8th strikeout of the afternoon for Ellett. And there are 2 down. And Kenna Hall will step up to the plate.
25, Kenna Hall.
North down there, their final out. 5-4. 4 runs on 6 hits for the North. Pitch is low, 1-0. 5 runs on 10 hits. No errors for the South. Looking for that final out here. Here's the pitch. Low. Ball 2. In Ellett's 4th inning. Already having struck out 8. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. That is a strike on the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. That makes it even at 2-2. North down to their final strike. Looking for number 9. Here's the pitch. Just outside. That was a beautiful 2-strike pitch, but it is a full count to Kenna Hall. Cheyenne Ellett looking for number 9 on the day. 3-2, 2 outs, nobody on. 5-4 South lead. Here's the pitch. Ellett delivers. And it is called strike 3. Strike 3 looking. And that should do it.
This summer, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes will hold summer camps all over the state of Texas.
We head to the bottom of the 7th inning.
Here's a list of the FCA camps across the state.
Both teams will play a full 7.
FCA leadership camps will be held in Abilene and Dallas. FCA sports
But a beautifully executed strikeout there for Ellett. Number 9 on the afternoon.
West Texas FCA coaches camp will be held in Louisville.
4 innings for Ellett.
The FCA
Beautiful game pitched by her. And on the mound now
Glen Rose.
for the bottom of the 7th inning. Once again, it's Haven Williams.
Stop by the FCA merchandise tent. You're interested in providing full or partial camp scholarships.
Williams had already pitched 1 inning on the day, then was relieved by Burrow. Now back on the hill. Trying to finish this thing off. So the South lead 5-4. 10 hits for the South, 6 hits for the North. To lead off the bottom of the 7th inning, it's Denise Cantu who started the game on the mound for the South. Cantu hit into a fielder's choice in her first at-bat. And on deck is Annie Gillespie.
Now pitching,
which will make it our third time through the lineup. Stepping into the box is Cantu. Williams looking for her second inning of the day. Delivers. That is low and away. Ball one. Williams gets the sign, delivers. Fouled off. Back to the net. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Cantu. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. 1 and 2. Local time is 12:47. First pitch was at 11 o'clock. But it's been smooth sailing here today in San Angelo. Here's the pitch. Cut up the middle. Base knock for Cantu. And the South have their first runner on in the inning with nobody out, and they move to the top of their lineup. It's Andy Gillespie. 0 for 2 on the day. Looking to do some damage here. The North led 1-0 at the end of 1 and then put up 3 runs in the top of the second inning to make it 4-0, but 1 run in the bottom of the second. Made it a 4-1 game. Bunt to the right side is a beautifully executed bunt. Gillespie is safe with her first base hit of the day in 3 at-bats, and there are runners at first and second and nobody out. A beautifully executed bunt down the first base line, and Gillespie is safe easily. Stepping up to the plate is Macy McAdams. It was 4-1 going into the third inning. North did not score. Bottom 3 runs for the South made it a 4-4 game. Pitch is thrown, but time is called. With runners at first and second, nobody out. McAdams taking practice hacks. Then in the bottom of the fourth inning, a wild pitch, drop-third strike, scored what would determine to be the leading run here. And there's a pitch for a strike. Oh, and 1 the count on Macy McAdams. Here's the pitch. Cut on and miss. Strike 2. McAdams. Digs in. Scored 1 of the runs today and cuts on and miss. Strike 3. 1 down. And up to the plate is Taylor Sides in her third at-bat as well. 0 for 2 on the day. Sides with 2 runners on and 1 down. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count. Runners at first and second. 1 down. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. 0 and 2. To those fans out in right center field getting quite the sunbathing time right now, I do not envy them. It is getting a little bit warmer outside. 82 degrees at the start of the game. Here's the pitch. And that ball is ripped, but right at shortstop. Double play. Ball is caught. Tag is made at second, and that ends it there. A beautifully executed play. Ends the 7th inning. we are moving on to the 8th inning, folks.
The All-Star Athletes Squad say thank you to the trainers that have helped them at practice this week.
Giving the girls as many at-bats as possible in this game.
From Shannon Sports Medicine, Mark Duncan.
So, top of the 8th, and it looks like Ellett will take the mound for her 5th inning. Going out on a high note out of Brownwood High School, Cheyenne Ellett. We'll be right back. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
Yeah. Just the wind stopped and I just got hot. I mean, it just like instantly got hot. Yeah, that wind stopped and it's like just a heat wave hit me. Thank you, sir.
Leading off the top of the 8th inning for the North, number 3 from Fight High School, Karina McCoy.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. At the plate is Karina McCoy in the top of the 8th inning. 5-4, the South leads. But the story of the day is on the mound here. Bunt attempt goes for a strike, 0-2. Cheyenne Ellett in her 5th inning, already with 9 strikeouts, to help give the South 3 shutout innings. Cuts and misses, strike 3, make that number 10. 10 strikeouts for Ellett, with 1 down here in the top of the 8th inning. So up to the plate steps Kate Thompson. Thompson struck out in her first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Low. Ball 1.
Now batting from Ranger High School, number 19, Kate Thompson.
17 in the lineup for the North. Here's the pitch. Cut on and miss. Strike 1. Not easy to get through a lineup that big. We are 2 batters away. Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed. Strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Here's the pitch, and it's cut on and missed. Unbelievable. 11th strikeout of the day for Ellett. 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ellett. And up to the plate in her second at-bat is Jalen McGee, who struck out in her first at-bat. Strikeouts flying everywhere. Ellett delivers. The bunt is down but foul. 0-1 the count. In her first at-bat, McGee struck out on a bunt foul. Here's the pitch. That is a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. And Ellett is looking to strike out the side, eyeing her 12th strikeout of the afternoon. Here is the pitch, 0-2 the count. Cut on and missed, strike 3. Strikes out the side. Ellett having a heck of a day. In 5 innings, she has struck out 12. That will end the top of the 8th inning. No runs on the board since the 2nd inning for the North. The South, they're coming up. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
Here's your defense for the inning for the North. Pitching is J.C. Burrow. Catching number 15, Dusty Espinoza.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. Dusty Baker here as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. And back on the hill is J.C. Burrow. The North shaking it up a little bit. First it was Alyssa Reyes with 2 innings pitched, then Kenna Hall with 2, then Haven Williams for 1. Burrow was brought in for another, then Williams brought in last inning, and now Burrow is back on the mound. And at the plate, we have Ayana Clemens, who flies this back to the box. A quick 1 pitch, 1 out to start the inning. So we have 1 down here with Ashlyn Box stepping up to the plate. Nobody on, 1 down. 1 pitch for Burrow in the inning. Burrow delivers. Cut on and fouled. Back to the screen. 0-1 the count. Burrow back in the box here. Towing the rubber. Delivers. Cuts and miss. Low and away. 0-2 the count. So to clarify for some of you out there, we will be playing a complete game to give the girls as many at-bats as possible. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off to the left side, and that will go out of play. 0-2 the count still. 0-2 the count. Waiting for another softball here. It's the 20th anniversary of the FCA All-Star Festival. This is the 6th year of the softball game here at Meyer Field on the campus of Angelo State University. Here's the pitch. That is ripped over the head of the shortstop into left field for a base knock. Ashlyn Box to first safely with 1 down on a base hit. And up to the plate is Allie Hopper. Hopper 1 for 2 on the day. Steps up to the plate. The wind picking up a little bit. The weather has gotten a lot warmer, as that's called a strike right down the middle. It was 82 at the first pitch. It's now 87 degrees. Wind blowing from right to left field. Here's the pitch. That is high and away. Ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Allie Hopper. Here's the pitch. That is hit high and deep to left field, but that should stay in the park, and it is caught at the warning track for out number 2. Hopper gave that a good ride, but it stayed inside the ballpark just barely. So, with 2 down, runner at first base, steps up to the plate, Kaylee Ochenong, who is 2 for 2 on the day, trying to add to their lead. Here's the pitch, cut on, fouled, back to the screen, 0-1 the count. Ochenong had an RBI single in the 2nd inning, and then had another base hit in the 5th inning. Here's the pitch, low and inside, gets past the catcher. Runner goes down to second base. Ashlyn Box is now in scoring position. It's 1-1 the count. So a 3rd hit on the day for Kaylee Ochenong would make this a 6-4 game, with now a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. High and away, ball goes past the catcher again. Back-to-back pitches allows Box to reach 3rd base. So now all they need is a fly ball to the outfield. Ochenane ain't thinking that. She's going for the third hit of the day, trying to give her team a 6-4 lead. Here's the pitch. 2-1 the count. Hit up the middle to shortstop. Throw will go to first while the run will cross the plate. But with 3 down, it will not matter. Still 5-4. So we head to the top of the 9th inning. Final at-bats for the North as we head to the top of the 9th. We will see who runs out to close it out for the South.
West Texas Medical Associates, Massey Valentine, Dwayne and Terry Welch.
Will you believe it? It is Cheyenne Ellett for her 6th inning, trying to extend her strikeouts. She already has 12 on the day, trying to close it out here, and throwing just as hard as she did in her 1st inning of work, trying to put up one more 0 on the day. We will be right back. You are watching the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com.
Carter, Boyd, Listen, and Hohensie, attorneys at law, Superior Services, West Texas Rehab Center, the Bargain Cave. All proceeds from today's game go towards funding our Concho Valley FCA office. Our office serves a 13-county area that includes 35 secondary schools and Angelo State University. We hope that you'll stay with us after the game as we will name the most valuable player for the All-Star softball game. And we hope that you'll come back this evening and join us at Foster Field for the All-Star baseball game at 6 p.m.
Cheyenne Ellett, back in her 6th inning of work, has done nothing short of shut down the North offense here. 0s on the board the entire ball game for her after 1 run into the 1st and 3 in the 2nd. Ellett had come in the 4th inning and is now searching for her 13th strikeout, already 12 down, and first pitch is low, ball 1. And at the plate, top of the lineup, Haley Sharp. Reached on a drop third strike in her last at-bat. Punches this to right field. That's a base hit down the line. What a way to lead off an inning. Runner at first. Nobody out. And stepping up to the plate, J.C. Roberts with a runner on. Cheyenne Ellett has done a great job limiting the hitters, as did Denise Cantu, who started the game. Roberts stepping into the box. Takes a moment, calls time. Practice swing. So a runner at first in Haley Sharp. Nobody out. Third base is crashing here as the bunt goes foul down the right side. And it is 0-1. Stay tuned for the post game where we will announce the MVP of this game. Here's the pitch. Bunt goes back to the box. Throw to first is in time. 1 down. Throw to second, not in time. Haley Sharp advances safely. So good work by J.C. Roberts to move the runner. And with 1 down, it's the 3rd hitter in the lineup in Madison Gilder. She flew out to center field in her last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 1. A big jump at second base by Haley Sharp. Would do the North a lot of favors to get to third base to force a flyout. Here's the pitch. That is high, but called a strike. 1-1 the count on Gilder. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that is cut on and blooped to right side, and that is caught by the second baseman for out number 2. So with 2 down, Rihanna Rodriguez. Last gasp effort here for the North. Rodriguez had an RBI base hit in the very opening frame to give the North an early 1-0 lead. Trying to help out here to tie this one up. Cuts on and misses. Strike one. Rodriguez 1 for 2 on the day with a huge opportunity with a runner on second to tie this thing up. 5-4, South leads. Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed. Strike two. And now the North is down to their final strike. Let me remind you, Cheyenne Ellett in her 6th inning of work here, already with 12 strikeouts. 0-2 the count, 2 outs, runner at second base. Ellett delivers. Here's the pitch. Cut on and miss, strike three. That will end it. 13th strikeout of the day for Ellett will do it. A huge strikeout, and that should end the ball game. The South takes it 5-4. A huge game by Ellett on the hill, striking out 13 in 6 innings pitched. Shutout baseball. The North scored 1 in the first inning. They led 1-0 going into the second inning. Scored 3 more in the top of the second before going into the bottom of the second where the South put up their first run of the day. Then 3 runs in the bottom of the third inning, including a 2-run home run by Bridget Harrington. Tied it up at 4 apiece. In the fourth inning, it was a wild pitch that scored Macy McAdams to give a 5-4 lead to the South. And then it was just beautiful pitching from this point on. And the South wins it today in the FCA All-Star Festival softball game. 5-4, the 6th annual softball game here at Meyer Field on the campus of Angelo State. We will be right back after the prayer with your MVP. Stay tuned.
As the players and coaches meet on the field, please remain silent as Jalen McKee from Hamlin High School leads the group in closing prayer, followed by a few words of encouragement as these young ladies prepare to take their next step. The Most Valuable Player Award for the softball is named after longtime Lakeview High School coach Margie Lyons. We are blessed today to have Coach Lyons here to hand out this award. Today's Marching Lions MVP award for the 2019 Softball All-Star Game goes to, from Brownwood High School, Cheyenne Ellett.
Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. You just heard right there, Cheyenne Ellett, to no surprise, is the MVP of this game.
All-Star Baseball Game. First pitch is scheduled to be delivered at 6 p.m.
Congratulations to Ellett on a fantastic start.
And National Anthem singer has been Rob Ray from TLCA. Thank you again for attending today's game. Please drive home safe.
So Ellett wins the MVP. 6 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts on top of that. The second candidate there could have been Bridget Harrington as well, who hit the first home run in FCA softball game history in its 6th year of existence. This is the 20th anniversary of the FCA All-Star Festival. You will hear more from me. I'm Dusty Baker tonight at 6 p.m. as we have next the FCA baseball game. But until then, wrapping things up one more time, the South today wins 5-4 in the FCA All-Star Game softball game presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers on BigCountryHomepage.com. We will see you later tonight in San Angelo. Reporting and signing off from San Angelo, I'm Dusty Baker. See you later tonight.